make you feel right at home. Honey, does it well. Keep me dancing till I'm dead. 'Cause I could run a mile like this. Head over heels feels like this. The sun has got me on my track. I ain't never looking back. I ain't looking back. Ain't looking back. Ain't looking back. Deep inside the depths of stone, voice will echo me no phone. Ruled by the laws above, nature shows me, makes me taught. I could climb this mountain now, rise above the clouds and see. Oh, the falls have kept me strong. Never did I mean no wrong. 'Cause I ain't looking.
와인이야. 와, 이거 먹고 취하겠는데?
The sky turns gray against the fire display. The red and golden hues like the day I fell for you. So what will you do when the sun begins to fall? I'm waiting here for you. Won't you answer my call? Don't you wanna get close with me? We'll dive into a breath of breeze. Oh, don't you wanna get close? We'll sail across an ocean of sheets. Da 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 da. The wind it chills you right to the bone. And soon we'll say hello to evening snow. So what will you do when the air gets cold? Won't you quicken your steps and hurry on home? Don't you wanna get cozy with me? We'll dive into a reverie. Oh, don't you wanna get cozy? We'll sail across an ocean of sheets. Dun, 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 dun.
스테이션업. 네네, 이렇게 물. 이렇게 하시면 되고.
하시니까 얘를 좀 살짝 좀 이게 배요. 자르는 게 훨씬 먹기 편해.
뭐 주변을 찾아보세요.
That smile was a miracle in my world of confusion. Oh, I fell in an instant, took but moments to see that she was all I need. Eyes shining like noonday sun to bring sunlight when this world didn't have none. Oh, I fell in an instant, took but moments to see that she was all I need. Oh, yes, I fell in